Hello student, today I am going to explain the cooling system which is used in our IC engines. Okay. So we have two type of cooling system. One is our air cooling system and another one is our water cooling system. So air cooling system which is used in our scooters, motorcycles, and water cooling system mostly used in trucks, cars these days. So why we have need this cooling system in IC engine? Because when the gas is burning inside the cylinder, its temperature increase from 1500 degrees centigrade to 200 degrees centigrade, which is very high, above the melting point of the material. If I will take the example of iron, then its melting point is 1539 degrees centigrade. If I will take the example of platinum, its melting point is 750 degrees centigrade. And if I will take the example of aluminium, its melting point is 650 degrees centigrade. So when at this high temperature, so what will happen at this high temperature result in failure of this cylinder material. Due to very high temperature, the film of the lubricant oil will get oxidized, thus producing carbon deposit on the surface. This will result in the piston seizure. So due to overheating, large temperature difference may lead to distortion of engine component due to thermal stresses sets up. This make necessity for the temperature variation to kept to a minimum. Higher temperature also lower the volumetric efficiency of the engine. So why we have the requirement? Why we minimum requirement? Two main requirement of an efficient cooling system are: number one, it must be capable of removing heat up to 30% heat generated in the combustion chamber. Too much removal of heat lower the thermal efficiency of the engine. Number two, it should remove heat at fast rate when the engine is hot. So look at here in air cooling system, this is the projected area. This is called fins, which is mostly placed on the over your engine head. So what will when the heat, it will remove the heat from the engine by conduction method. First it will remove the heat by conduction method. The heat will flow from engine to this fins through conduction method, and then from this fins to the atmosphere by the convection method. When the air flow over the fins, it will come into contact with this projected area. This is called fins. When more heat will come into contact with this projected area, and it will remove heat from the your cylinder. So this is mostly used. This system, air cooling system, is mostly used in your scooter and motorcycle. And this is your water cooling system. This is water cooling system in which upper tank, lower tank. This is called a radiator cap. So when the hot water is coming from your cylinder, then it will flow through the tube toward the bottom of the tank. When it will flow to the bottom of the tank, when it will pass through this tube, look at here, this is the tube, so this is the section area of the tube. When the hot water is coming from the cylinder, then it will pass through this from upper side to lower side through this tube, and the front area, projected area, it will come into contact with the air. When air is moving and hot water is moving through this tube, what will happen? It will come, then it will remove the heat from there, and when the water is falling at the bottom of this tank, the temperature is going to decrease, because it will continuously remove the heat which is coming from the engine cylinder engine. Then it will remove the heat by itself. How it will remove the heat? Because when it come into contact with the air, then it will slowly remove its latent heat, and when it removes its latent heat and specific heat, both heat are removed in this system, and when it will reach at the bottom of this tank, then the temperature is very low. Then this lower temperature again pumped to the cylinder, which is passed through the cylinder with the help of pump and through the water jackets. And when these and it will again gain the heat from the cylinder with the help of this cold water. When water is circulated through the jacket, and it will take away the heat from the cylinder, again its temperature increases. Then it will pass through this thermostatic valve. thermostatic valve function when its temperature reaches above 70 degrees centigrade, then thermostat valve again open and the water will flow through the system and it will again come to this upper side of this system, and this is called the radiator cam. The radiator cam main function, it will maintain a lower pressure inside this radiator. So this is all about air cooling system and water cooling system. Thank you.